Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome back. This is a Form 5 UT practice video and we are continuing with the practice 2, which is factorization. In the previous video we did factorization without calculator. Now in this video I'll do some questions with calculator and some question without calculator just for the practice. Of course I will suggest you have a calculator because the questions after this practice you need calculator, okay? Anyways, let's get back to it. So one more question without calculator first. So a square minus 2ab minus 15b, right? So first of all, a square, how is a square made? What times what will equals to a square? Easy, right? So we already know that it will be a and a. How about negative 15? One of the number is negative. What else makes 15? Yep, you can make it as 3 and negative 5. Now let's check if this is correct. 3 times a first, which is 3a. Negative 5 times a is negative 5a. And then 3 minus 5 is negative 2a. Am I correct? No, the reason is there is a b square here as well. So that means you also should be adding b's to it. Okay, now am I correct? Because this one in the middle is same as this one here. If that is the case, then this is your answer. So your part A will be a plus 3b, a minus 5b. Okay, how about part B? Part B, if you notice, this looks like the part at the back looks like same as part A, but not exactly the same. What's the difference then? So at front, nothing. The only difference is the signs. So you take out a negative first, see what is left. A square. You took out negative, so it becomes negative now because there was a positive in the beginning. And then you again took out negative, and positive is negative. Now, is this the same as part A, this whole thing here? Yes, then you can replace this part by this. How about at front? Is there anything common? Common means that they both can be divided by or they both have it. Yes, 3. So what is left? A minus 3 times what is 15? 5b. And then at the back, we have a plus 3b, a minus 5b. Now we have two sets of things. And between these two sets of things, is there anything common now? Yes, which is a minus 5b. So you write that in front, and whatever is left, you put it in another bracket. But when you put it in another bracket, give a big bracket first because there are two different things on each side. So from the first side, we already took out this a minus 5b. So what is left? This 3. So you put 3 there. And then there's a minus, so you put that. And how about on the other side? We already took out this a minus 5b. What is left? This one. So you put that in a bracket. Okay, one more final step will be you opening up the bracket. How do I open up the bracket? This negatives goes here. It also goes here. Not the 3, just the negative. So 3 minus a, negative positive is negative. And that's your final answer. If you have any questions or if you think that I did anything wrong here, you may let me know in the comment section down below or even in WhatsApp if you have my number. Anyways, let's go next one. Do you want me to continue without calculator or with calculator this time? Let's try one with calculator. Okay, part A first. Because you see a square, so we think of formula 0, 1. Okay, let's do that. M9, 1, 9, and 8. Oh, how do I do that? What's here? So I have a calculator here. Here is my formula. That's for the quadratic formula. So formula 0, 1. 0, 1 is the quadratic formula. And then now what do I have to input? I have to input the whole equation numbers. So the first one was 1. So I also input 1. Execute. The second one was 9. Execute. The third one was 81. Execute. Oops, did I input something wrong? Yes, the third one was 8. That's why. So again, you will see math error if it cannot be calculator or if there's unreal roots. Okay, let's do it again. Formula 0, 1. 1, 9, 8. So I am getting the answer. One is -1 and this other one is -8. What does that mean? So I am getting the answer x as -1, x as -8. But then these are the solutions and I need to factorize. Factorize means the answer has to be in bracket. And when you want to move it into the bracket, put everything on one side, and when it's equals to 0, then you can put a bracket. Okay, x plus 8 equals to 0. But do I have x in this equation? No. What are the unknowns? The first one is m, the second one is n. So you also replace the x by m and then add an n at the back. So my A answer will be m plus n, m plus 8n. Okay, this is 1 here. So 1 is hidden, so you don't really have to write it. So it's just n. If you don't believe this is correct, you can try the original method like this one and see if it matches or not. Okay, part A. How about part B? Again, the second part looks like it's similar to the part A, but something is different, right? The negative signs. So the first one, okay, let's do it. Let's skip some steps, okay? This part, anything common? Anything that they both can be divided by? 3 and 24? Yes, 3. So what is left? 3 divided by 3, 1. 1 is hidden, so m. And then 24 divided by 3, 8n. How about the other one? What is so special between that? The negative sign. Yes, so you take that out and then put everything as the one in the original. Okay, now this is the same as the one in the original, right? So this part, you can replace it by those two brackets. If you write nicely, you can actually get a lot more clearer vision. But for those having super good writing, and your words are flying some here, some there, you might get confused in these kinds of questions. So please improve your writings. Okay, until now we have two different sets, right? Anything common between them? Yep, this is common, this is common. So the common one, take out first. And the other things, give a big bracket first, and then what is left from the first side? 3. And then what is left from the second side? Negative, and then bracket m plus n. And then we have to open up the brackets. So do that. 3 minus m minus n. And that's your final answer. Sounds easy yet? I hope so. Anyways, let's just continue. Next one. 1, 7, and 12. So I'll use calculator because that's much quicker, okay? So 1, 7, and 12. So again, formula 0, 1, 1. Okay, I'll do it again. 1, 7, and 12. And I get my answer as -3 and -4. So -3 and -4. And this will go there. This will also go there. So my A answer is h plus 3k, h plus 4k. Okay, how about part B? Anything common in front? Yes, 3 is common. So you take that out. H plus 3k. How about the back? Anything same as the original one? You take that out. H squared plus 7hk plus 12k squared. And this can be replaced by h plus 3k, h plus 4k, and the rest of the things just keep writing in the front. Okay? And then now anything common between these two sets? You take that out. Oops. Here. Do that in the front, and whatever is left, give a big bracket first. You need every single step, okay? This is 3 marks, which is a lot of things. And then open up the brackets. So 3 minus h minus 3k, and that's your final answer. Okay, good. Let's continue. Next one. 1, -3, -18. So 1, -3, -18, you get the answer as 6 and -3. 6 and -3. When 6 goes there, it becomes -6. And then this will be +3. So your part A answer is J minus 6K, J plus 3K. And that's your answer. Did I do something wrong? I hope I did not. Or maybe the question is wrong itself. We don't know. Let's just continue first. Anything common in front? 3. So J plus 3K. How about at the back? The signs are different, right? So you take that out. And then now those places can be replaced by the first answer. And all the other things at front, just keep writing it. And then between these two things, anything common? This one. So whatever is common, just copy down at front. And then 3 minus bracket J, J minus 6K. And then we open up the brackets, At front, nothing changed. At the back, 3 minus J, negative becomes positive. Okay, so that's your answer. Cool. Then next, you have 1, you have 2, you have -35. Right? So let's just click that in calculator. 1, 2, -35, and your answer is 5 and -7. So 5 and -7. This goes here, it becomes -5. This goes here, it becomes +7. So your part A answer is R minus 5t and R plus 7t. T is because you have a t square here. Okay. And then part B, anything common in front? Yes, 3. So R minus 5t is left. And then at the back, we take out the negative sign. So R square plus 2RT minus 35T square. And then that is same as part A. So you will write it back like you had in part A. And then between these two things, anything common, you take that out. And whatever is left, just put it in a big bracket. So 3 minus the other bracket. Close the bracket, and then we have to simplify, of course. Simplify means give the negative to both of them. So 3 minus R minus 7t. And that's your final answer. Now factorization, you will be having at least 3 marks of it from long question, and then in MC there should be 1 or 2 questions as well. But MC, you can replace any number by it and then just match the answer. Okay, so next one that we will be having is the simultaneous equation. Again, you need calculator. I will try to do a few questions without calculator, and the rest you have to use calculator. Anyway, so till then, see you. Tada, bye-bye. Allah Hafiz. And remember to change question 5 from your paper. It was a little wrong there. Allah Hafiz.